Hi there, this is my day 3 check-in from GaryCon, and today I didn't think was going to be as eventful. I was kind of wondering how things were going to fill in, and actually quite a few things did fill in. I started the day by jumping into the seminar that Paizo was having on Pathfinder 2nd Edition. As I've said before, I haven't played that in quite a while, but I was really interested about it. Took a lot of notes on things that they're doing. Biggest takeaway is that they realize their core audience, and their core audience likes a certain complexity, and they don't want to remove the complexity element, but they want to make the complexity more logical. They still want to encourage system mastery. I'll be working on something that kind of pulls together my notes later on about this, but it is interesting to me. I can kind of see when somebody wants to design something that the way they're designing it will create a game that has a certain amount of system mastery, depending on the direction they want to go. But I've never really heard somebody intentionally trying to design a game for system mastery. It just seems like something that kind of emerges from the style of game that you create. So I will be kind of interested to see how that turns out. There are some interesting little bits and bobs, but I'm not going to go too deep into that here. But it was worth going to. It was definitely an interesting talk. So I took notes for that. Spent a lot of the middle of the day. I spent some time with Jason Hobbs, and he introduced me to a lot of interesting people in the OSR community that I hadn't yet met. Had some really good conversations there. I met Greg Gillespie and Art Braun, who I've seen online, but I haven't interacted with before. So I had a really interesting conversation there. That was a lot of fun. I got to spend some more time talking with Sean Kelly and Wayne Humfleet. That was also a very good time. It was a really interesting, in-depth conversation on some topics. Wayne and I talked about Star Wars a lot, which is probably a huge shock. That was sarcasm, by the way. Then in the afternoon, I had my DCC Lankmar, well, not in the afternoon, in the evening. I had my DCC Lankmar game, which was another one that Jim Brinkman was running. And this was a phenomenal session. It was so much fun. All of the people there are great. I know I can track down the names of the people that were in that session, and I will when I write about this, but I'm going to completely fail trying to remember it. It was a great session. I'm excited about DCC Lankmar because I'm excited about the rules and the things that are supporting the genre and how it's emulating the fiction. All of that is great, but Jen is an awesome GM. I had so much fun there. We had so many good players around that table. It was just amazing. I had so much fun in that session. There is a thing at GaryCon after a lot of the things wrap up called the Cultural Exchange. In general, people will bring various forms of alcohol, but they could bring snacks, they could bring whatever, and they just share it out with each other. I didn't stay very long with that. I did just kind of like walk through the facility and say goodbye to anybody that I saw that I wanted to talk to again. So I got a chance to say goodbye to some people that I've been hanging out with at the convention, and it was really great. The thing that's really interesting about this convention is, at least among the people that I've met, people that I knew from podcasting that I ran into, people that are running the types of games that I'd signed up for, a lot of them know someone that knows somebody. So either they're directly connected or they're one step away from people, and there is a lot of connection here. There's a lot of really strong bonds between the people that show up here and show up here regularly, and it's really interesting, and it's a great, exciting vibe to get involved in. So this has been a really great convention experience. I'm not really signed up for anything tomorrow. I'm going into the convention. There's a drawing at the Goodman booth, so I have some tickets for that. But other than that, I may drop in and do something if somebody's running a game, but I may just walk through and make sure that I get a chance to say goodbye to everybody before I head out again. So I'm not really sure what tomorrow's going to look like, but then again, I wasn't sure what the middle of the day today was going to look like either, and this turned out to be a really great day. So really glad that I did end up going to this convention. I've met some awesome, amazing people, and got to meet Brett's family, his wife and his son. That was great. Just so much, just so many things here that are really awesome. Getting to meet and connect with people on a direct personal basis, which has just been amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I'm using a lot of "this is great" and "amazing" and "super" and "awesome," and it's not the most informative way to frame a video. So I'm just going to cut this off here soon, and I'll check in again for my last day eventually. So thank you all for watching.